running. No conversation started. I got into the taxi without knowing where I was going. The door closed with a soft mechanical click, like sealing myself into temporary motion. The driver didn't ask questions, just adjusted the rear view mirror once and pulled into the empty road. Streetlights passing steady rhythm, one after another, like the city was counting time out loud. The radio was on low volume, static mixing with distant music that didn't fully exist. I watched buildings drift past the window, each one holding a different version of someone's night. None of them mine. Taxi ride, cold night, moving through artificial light. Keep rolling through the gray, find another way. Taxi ride still goes where nobody really knows. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. We stopped at a red light that had no traffic around it. The driver tapped the steering wheel lightly, not impatient, just existing with the rhythm of waiting. A pedestrian crossed slowly in front of us, headphones on. Lost in a world that car couldn't enter. The meter kept climbing numbers I didn't pay attention to, because distance stopped meaning anything after a while. Everything outside felt like it belonged to someone else's story, not mine. The city reflected in the glass, like it was watching itself from both sides. Taxi ride, cold night, moving through artificial light. Keep rolling through the gray, find another way. Taxi ride still goes where nobody really knows. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Eventually I stopped asking how far we were. Time inside the car didn't feel like time anymore, just movement with the direction attached. The driver finally spoke once, not to me, just to the road. Something short, something lost in engine noise. We passed through streets I didn't recognize, but also didn't question, because at that hour, familiar and unfamiliar become the same thing. When the ride ends, you realize you were never in control of it. Taxi ride still runs under broken city suns. Keep moving through the strain, through the quiet rain. Taxi ride, one last mile, one more tired smile. Keep going, don't explain. The road remains. Meter stops ticking. Door opens to nowhere. Clock tower stopped, but nobody noticed. I woke up already tired before the alarm even tried to speak. Room felt smaller than yesterday, like the walls learned something overnight and didn't tell me. Outside the window, the city was half alive, half pretending it still had control. I put my shoes on without thinking. Same routine, different weight. The hallway lights flickered like they were arguing with electricity. Every step echoed like a reminder I was late for something I never agreed to. Downstairs, the building door stuck for a second, then gave in like everything else eventually does. Broken time still runs under gray, dead sun. Keep moving. is missing. Still trying to sell something nobody asked for. Bus passed without stopping, not rude, just busy being somewhere else. I understood that. Broken time still runs under gray, dead sun. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Broken clock, no sound. Feet still on the ground. Keep walking through the dark, searching for a spark. Sounded louder than the water. I stopped for a minute, just to exist without direction. Reflections in the surface looked like another version of me, one that made different choices, or maybe none at all. A delivery drone passed overhead, too fast to mean anything. I realized nothing here was waiting for me, but everything kept moving anyway. So I did too. Broken city still breathes through the noise and the grief. Keep moving through the night under fading light. Broken world, no pause, no clear effect, no cause. Keep walking through the pain, through the quiet rain. Broken time, one more mile, one more empty smile. Keep going, don't explain, it all starts again. Clock still stopped, but I kept moving. Heartbeat in the wires. City never sleeps, just glitches. I walk through the city like it forgot my name again. Same streets, different meaning. Street lights flickering like the tide of watching everything. A broken billboard kept replaying the smile I don't trust. People pass me like data streams, no eye contact, just movement. I could feel the weight of every building pressing down quietly, not collapsing. Just existing too hard, my footsteps sync with distant bass from somewhere underground. Maybe a club, maybe just machines pretending to dance. Static heart, no sound, lost signals all around. Keep moving through the night under broken light. Static city, cold air, everybody somewhere there. Keep walking through the haze, through these endless days. Through these endless days. A train passed above me on elevated tracks, screaming metal through silence. For a second everything shook, then back to normal like nothing happened. A street vendor was packing up early, counting money too slowly, like time was refusing to cooperate. I bought nothing, just stood there pretending I had a reason to stop. A drone light blinked overhead, scanning nothing important, or maybe everything. Hard to tell anymore. Everything looks like surveillance and memory at the same time. Static heart, no sound, lost signals all around. Keep moving through the night under broken light. Static city, cold air, everybody somewhere there. Keep walking through the haze, through these endless days. reflected like a second reality. One cleaner, one more honest. I leaned on the railing, letting wind pass through thoughts I didn't want to organize. The water kept moving like it knew where it was going. Unlike me, a siren echoed far away, then disappeared before it could become a story. I realized the city doesn't stop for anyone. It just changes shape around you. Static heart still beats through the noise in the streets. Keep moving, don't explain. Through the pleasure and the pain. Static world, fade slow. Only echoes ever know. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Static heart. One last line, lost between space and time. Keep going, don't look back. Stay on track. City still static, but I'm still moving. Traffic light blinking. No cars in sight. I stood at the crossing even though nothing was coming from either side. The signal kept changing anyway. Red, green, yellow, like the city refusing to admit it had nothing left to manage here. The road stretched empty into the distance, wet asphalt reflecting broken neon from nearby signs. A convenience store buzzed behind me with its usual tired light shelves inside, probably full of things nobody urgently needed. A lone taxi passed far away on another street, its sound arriving late, like an echo that missed the moment it belonged to. I didn't cross, I just waited, because waiting felt like the only instruction the night still understood. Signal cross, cold light, holding on through the night. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Signal cross still turns, every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Holding on to a spark. A motorcycle stopped briefly at the intersection, then continued without hesitation, like it never needed permission from anything. A plastic bag rolled across the road, dragged by wind instead of purpose, then disappeared behind the fence. The traffic light clicked softly with each change. Mechanical patience, infinite repetition. I watched it longer than I should have, not because it mattered, but because nothing else did at that moment. The city felt paused, but still functioning, like a machine dreaming while still working. Signal cross, cold light, holding on through the night. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Signal cross still turns, every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Holding on to a spark. Eventually I stepped forward, even though there was no reason to. And maybe that was the reason. The ground beneath my feet changed texture, from waiting to moving, from thinking to leaving behind me. The signal kept cycling, still managing an intersection nobody used, still performing its duty to an empty audience ahead of me. The road continued, like it always had, like it always would. Signal cross still lives in the choices that it gives. Keep moving through the strain, through the quiet rain. Signal cross, one last light, cutting through the endless night. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark.